how to think about fractions. A lot of students, and sometimes even adults, will look at a fraction as just two numbers separated by a line. Fraction has three parts, and each of those parts has a name and a role to play. The number on the bottom is called the denominator. It has in it the word nominate, the nominator. So when you nominate somebody for an election, you suggest their name as a possible candidate. And that's exactly what the denominator does. It gives us a name. And it also tells us the value of the units that we're using. In this case, the denominator is 8, and that tells us that we're going to be dividing all of the wholes into 8 pieces. We can show that either with a bar model like this, or sometimes we'll use models, squares, and we'll cut those up into strips like that. The top number is the numerator. The word number is kind of hidden in there, numer, like number, and that gives us the number of units. So in this case, we're talking about eighths. The numerator tells us we have 7 of them, and so we're talking about amounts like that, 7/8 of a bar or 7/8 of that square. You can think of it almost like writing amounts. If I have 3 rabbits, I could say that I have 3, that's the unit, or that's the number. Rabbits, what is it that I have 3 of? I have 3 rabbits. 4, I have 4 what? I have 4 ounces. 5, I have 5 what? I have 5 ninths. So that top number is just the amount. The bottom number is how many, or what are the things that we have 3 of, 4 of, and 5 of. And then this line in between the two numbers, it actually has a name. It's called the vinculum, and it represents the operation of division. When I divide by 8, I make eighths. Now that doesn't work so much with the rabbits and the ounces. So we're not dividing by rabbits and dividing by ounces. So that's why these are not really true fractions. But when I talk about 5 ninths, I make ninths by dividing by 9, dividing the wholes into 9 pieces. So those are the 3 parts of a fraction and the roles that they play.